All right, Orchestra 3, we are on page 17 in your books. We are going over D sharps, and later on we'll go over dotted eighth notes and 16th note rhythms. For this week, you guys are doing exercises number 1, 2, and 3. For those exercises, you're going to be reviewing D sharp in line number 1. You're going to play an E minor harmonic scale in line number 2, and then in line number 3, we're going to put the D sharp into context. For line number 1, just remember that your D sharp on the D string is going to be behind your first finger, so that is also E flat. So we have E on the tape, E flat or D sharp behind the tape. That is called an enharmonic. It's kind of like a homophone, where you have two things that sound the same, but they're spelled differently. So the E flat sounds the same as the D sharp, but they have different names, okay? So for line number 1, when you're playing your exercise, do not take repeats. All right, I'm gonna play through line number 1 for you. You have a high third finger when you get to 1C and 1D, okay? Make sure you play a low second finger in 1C and 1D because you have C naturals in all of line number 1. Line number 2 is your E minor harmonic scale. You're going to start on the C string. For this E minor harmonic scale, you're going to have F sharps and you're going to have the accidental D sharp, okay? And that's what gives it its Middle Eastern sound, okay? And you'll hear it when I play the scale for you. You guys are going to be doing a 2-octave E harmonic minor scale, okay? You have your back extension for the D sharp back here, and then you have an extended third finger when you get to the A string, and then fourth finger E. On the C string, when you're playing the E to F sharp, you have to play a high third finger, okay? So make sure you stretch for that. E, F sharp, G, A, B, regular third finger for the C natural, C natural, D sharp, and then E, okay? For line number 3, you are playing Ancient Air, and we start to incorporate the D sharp in this piece. Your first D sharp appears in the first measure, and then a few measures down you have another D sharp, and then the last measure you have a D sharp. So you're going to be going back for those D sharps. It's all going to be on the D string. Watch your dynamics. So that was line numbers 1, 2, and 3 for Orchestra 3 on page 17. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me or ask me in our team meetings.